broken or whatever for some weird reason.
Do you have a desire to still be independent or to get signed one day?
Yeah, that's a question I'm like asking myself once in a while, because on one hand I would love to have the support of a label and have like boundaries and them being like, okay, this is what we need, this is the sound we're looking for, because I'm very like, if you give me something I like to try to make it happen. But on the other hand I'm very honest and I would like to keep my independence, but it all comes down to what kind of a deal or what kind of a manager or what kind of people or what kind of team I have around me, you know. I think if a label really, really wants you and people believe in you, they're going to let you go your own way and, you know, maybe like do slight corrections along the way, you know, not like big image changes to fit their needs, but be like, hey, Thomas, you know, we're a little concerned about this or that. I wouldn't mind that, to be honest. I wouldn't mind a little, you know, a little, not, I wouldn't want to say control, but a little guidance. Yeah, that's a good word.
So more like a partnership type or like a distribution deal. You know,
that's it. Yeah, so more like a distribution deal, and have like an experienced manager or team or two people in my team who are very skilled at what they do and decided to, you know, help independent artists reach their goals. Yeah, that would be perfect. Yeah.
Have you heard of an artist named Nipsey Hussle?
No, never.
Check him out. But he's like one in Tech Nine. Nipsey Hussle's actually from L.A. and Tech Nine, he's from Kansas City, Missouri. I give you them examples because, you know, Nipsey Hussle been independent for a long time, making his own money and stuff like that. But he just got a partnership deal with not Interscope, with Atlantic. So it's pretty much like it was time for him to. He like, you know what, you know, I've done a lot independent, but let me create a partnership where I can have, you know, some guidance, like you said, like, you know, because everybody at the end of the day need some type of guidance, you know.
Exactly, yeah. I don't want to be that ignorant artist that's like, I know everything and I know the way to go, because I don't. And yeah, just like you said, sometimes people just reach the end of a certain phase and need something new, and have like a guidance system. And if a partnership works out, yeah, that's perfect. I think and I think the music industry is like moving towards those kind of deals more, because you have to, you know.
Yeah, you have to, because look at like streaming, like, you know, iTunes and Spotify and SoundCloud and all these other platforms. Like, you could get discovered just like that, you know. Like, it's just crazy, like, you know, social media and how technology is, you know, nowadays. Like, back in the days, like, just 12 years ago, like, it was hard for different, you know, labels and execs to find talent, and it was hard for talent to, you know, get discovered by these labels and these execs and these managers, you know. So it's like now, it's like, to me, it's one of the greatest. I feel like this would be one of the greatest eras for both artists and for labels, because it's easier now, you know, to find, because it's so many talent out here, you know. So it's a beautiful thing in my eyes, you know, like, especially for me having my podcast and, you know, get to meet different people and especially artists and music and just build that brand. You know, because that's all we want to do at the end of the day, is build our brand. You know, so
yeah, exactly. Yeah, we're moving like towards like an individual brand society instead of like a TV show or like a, you know, like a TV network that we used to watch or whatever. Now it's like people adore YouTubers. People adore podcasters like Joe Rogan or whatever. I listen to Joe Rogan. I love Joe Rogan. So, but those people all, like you said, build brands around their skill set and the things that they enjoy and the things that they want to talk about. And you know, for me, that's music. For someone else, it's film. For totally someone else, it's writing or poetry or whatever. I think the internet is a great outlet for that. Yeah. I do think it's harder though to like cut through the noise because a lot of people are trying now because it's like, the access to to YouTube, everyone has it, so it's I also think it's harder to cut through the noise, but once you do and you got the internet behind you, I think you can reach some like pretty big things. Yeah.
So earlier you were saying that you play Grand Theft Auto games.
Yeah,
and I'm a gamer. Like I love video games. Like I have a PS4.
Yeah, same here, PS4.
So you could send me your gamer tag after the interview. But what are your like as far as like video games? What are like your top 5 video games?
Whew, that's a tough question. I would say number 1, Grand Theft Auto. I had a website about Rockstar Games, the developer of Grand Theft Auto.
Yes.
And my website got so big that I got invited to Rockstar Games like 2 times.
Did you go?
They flew me over. Yeah, I went. Yeah, they. It was crazy because I just started the website because I wanted a T-shirt. That's all I wanted. And I heard that if you start a fan site, you get a T-shirt. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna start a fan site, so I'm gonna get a free T-shirt. But then like 2 or 3 years later, I was like hustling every day, uploading news, uploading videos.
Mm-hmm.
I got a phone call from the marketing director at Rockstar, and he said like, "Hey Thomas, you want to come over and play our new game Max Payne 3 before it's released?" And I was like, "Yeah, I want to, sure."
Max Payne 3 was really good too. That was a great game.
Yeah, I think so too. I think I didn't get the attention and praise it deserved, but it's a hell of a good game. Yeah, and but and there were like 20 other fan site owners, and it was great. And then a year later, I went back for GTA Online, which is great too. Before GTA went online, we got to play with Rockstar, which is amazing. So I'm really biased for Grand Theft Auto, but I would say like 2 Roller Coaster Tycoon.
Oh, when I was a kid, because that's one of the beauty of video games is that like video games to me has always had like a positive outlook, because Roller Coaster Tycoon taught me how to be an entrepreneur.
Exactly. So, building things.
Yeah.
By your guests, stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah. So like I remember I used to always play that game. That's when I used to always be on PC, because I never realized I was a PC gamer at one time. One day I would go back to a PC, but I want to build it the right way. But Roller Coaster Tycoon was just one of them games that like I'll come home from school, do my homework, and like I'll be on that for like hours and hours. You know what I'm saying? And it was like a great experience. Just to see like, oh, you create this whole park, and then people they pan and things like that. But then sometimes it'll go bad. But like
they throw up, you have to put like a janitor clean stuff up.
Yeah, but it's a beautiful game, man. It's a beautiful game.
Yeah, that's definitely on number 2. And I would say number 3 is Dead Space, the whole Dead Space series, which I think is amazing.
I think it's underrated as a
definitely, yeah. And it's sad that EA actually closed the developer, Visceral Games, a couple of months ago. It's pretty sad. So we're number 4 right now, right?
Yeah, number 4. Yeah.
It's a good one. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna go with Red Dead Redemption. That's just
yes. Yeah, you really love your Rockstar games.
I do, man. I love the open world games, and having your own, like, you can make your own decisions and go wherever you feel like you want to go. So yeah, I'm jonesing that until October. Like, come on.
Yeah, I think they had
Red Dead 2 is coming out.
Yeah, they was gonna push it to like I think April, but they pushed it back to October.
October, yeah.
Yeah, so I can't wait for that. I'm trying to even though I beat the first one, I want to play it again before I play the second one, because I think the second one's like it's based off his son, I think, right?
Oh, is that so? I don't remember. I've seen the trailer, and it's like about this guy called Von Dutch or whatever. Mm-hmm. It's pretty funny, but I don't really know the specifics of it. But the ending where you turn into his son, like when John Marston dies.
Yeah, he died.
Yeah, how did you feel about that? Because my friends got angry about.
I was kind of like throughout the whole game, I knew like he had people like wanting to kill him anyway. So I was like, it's either he gonna get away or he gonna die. But even when he died, I like, I like, damn, like why they had to do that? Because I really want to have another, like another sequel, and they did. But I heard that it's either based off his son or something. Like it's based off of like a somebody from his family or something like that. Cause I'm like you, I seen the trailer, but I've been trying to do my research on it, like to see what's the story behind it. Cause with me, as much as I love playing with my friends and playing online, like when it comes to video games, I love the story mode.
Yeah,
like I love
single player. Yeah, same here, man. Yeah. I'm all for online. I'm actually playing GTA Online these days, which is just stupidly fun. But at the same time, I'm like, this is a single player experience for me. Like most of the time, it's very. I get immersed in a world that Rockstar built with every character and every story in it. And I think it's a little sad that a lot of publishers are moving towards like microtransactions.
Yeah.
So people are afraid that Red Dead Redemption 2 will also include a lot of microtransactions, which would be a shame.
I don't like it.
I'm still hoping for a solid single player, like you said. Like you can just get into that world and disappear for a while, and you don't have to bother with online squads or whatever.
Yeah, I don't like that microtransactions thing, especially like on video games like 2K. Cause like I'm like, why would you buy your VCs for like $20, $30, $50? Well, in the game you can earn them coins by just playing franchise mode. You could play like the My Player mode. You could like you get coins regardless. Like I never understood why it's people out here that actually buy. That's like pretty much trying to buy yourself to be in the game. Like I still enjoy, even though sometimes I get mad when I get my behind whooped, but I still enjoy I work so hard to get to that point where I'm like, I literally beat the whole game, and it took me days.
You did it on your own. You didn't buy your way to the end.
Yeah, man. So what's your fifth game on the list?
So my fifth game would be like Overwatch. I think Overwatch is just.
Do you play that? Do you play that online a lot?
Yeah, I play online on PC, Overwatch, and it's great. But it just I recently started playing GTA Online, so I just stopped playing Overwatch. But it's great, one of the best multiplayer games I ever played. Yeah,
because that's just something I'm trying to. Because I went to school for sports management. I'm still going to school for that.
Gotcha.
And one of the industries that I want to really, want to go in is the esports industry.
Ooh, yeah.
It's not always about the money. It's just it's like, all right, when I was a kid, I used to play these games, right? And like nowadays, people getting paid for it, but also not just getting paid, but they getting notice about it. Like ESPN's covering like League of Legends and Overwatch and like Street Fighter. Like they actually ranking these people and like saying like, oh, this team made this much of money. Like it's just, it feels good. So somehow, some way, like I don't know if as an agent or as a manager, I don't know as a player, because I love video games, but I don't know if I go pro as an esports player. But like somehow, some way, I want to be in the industry, one day, and just embrace
it's super exciting. It's super exciting because I've watched the Overwatch League actually, which is great because I was just sitting at my computer and they would show this like arena, and on the left you got a team, on the right you got a team, and people just sitting at their computers and they come in, do a little walk, do a little dance, for their team. People are cheering them. I'm like, this is amazing. We're at a point where being good in a video game isn't being looked down upon anymore. It's something that people are actually starting to have respect for. Like that's a skill because you built that. You put hours and hours into getting a game and getting strategies and everything and teamwork. Because it's a sport just as much as every other sport,
Yeah.
So I totally get that excitement that you have for it because it feels like it's very, very It's very young, but it's very like potent. Like it could grow into something very, very big.